Hello students, in today's class we are going to discuss about the magnetic effect of electric current. So in the previous class we have discussed about the heating effect of electric current, right? So we have discussed so many activities related to that, and we have discussed many examples like electric heater or electric cooker, and then about MCBs and about the fuses which we use in the buildings as a safety devices. So all the heating effects related to all the heating effects of electric current we have discussed, and we have discussed so many examples relevant to that. Now we will discuss about the magnetic effect, and already I have told you due to the passage of electric current, two different effects tends to occur. One is the heating effect and the other one is the magnetic effect. So magnetic effect, when does it tends to occur? Now by discussing an activity, we'll get to know how does the magnetic effect takes place because of the electric current. So to do this activity, the things that you need are a battery, then a switch, then an insulated electric wire, followed by that cardboard tray from the discarded matchbox, and then a compass needle, right? If needed, you can even take an electric bulb even. So what they are doing here is just wrap an electric wire a few times around the cardboard tray, and inside the cardboard tray they have fixed a compass needle, a magnetic compass needle. They have fixed inside this cardboard tray of the matchbox, and they have wrapped the electric wire a few times around the matchbox, and one end of the terminal they have connected to the electric bulb, and from the bulb they have connected to the switch, and again the other end of the wire has been connected to the positive terminal, and from negative terminal the other end of the wire has been connected. So by seeing the circuit, you will be able to do the activity by using all the electrical components. Now, the free ends of the wire to an electric cell through a switch they have shown us. So now the switch has been kept in the off position. Now what we are going to do here is we are going to bring a bar magnet close to the compass needle. So just note the direction in which the compass needle is pointing. Before you bring a bar magnet close to the compass needle, you have to make a note of the compass needle in which direction it is pointing first of all, right? So you before so just make a note of the direction of the compass needle, and you bring a bar magnet near the compass needle. So once you bring a bar magnet near the compass needle, what will happen after that? After bringing closer to the compass needle, just observe what is happening, right? So when you watch the compass needle carefully, and you have to simultaneously move the switch to the on position. So the things that you have to do here are bring a magnet close to the compass needle, and observe the direction of the compass, in which direction it is pointing. As well, while observing, you have to simultaneously bring the switch to the on position. So when you bring the switch to the on position, observe the compass needle carefully. You will be able to notice the deflection of the compass. Got it? So does the compass needle deflect? That you have to notice. And when you move the switch back to the off position, again when you notice, the compass needle will be back to its initial position, in case, for example, if the compass needle is pointing towards the north, right? And when you bring the bar magnet close to the needle, and simultaneously if you switch on, if you bring the switch to the on position, what will happen? The needle tends to get deflected and it will change the direction. And when you bring the switch to the off position, again what will happen? It will come back to the initial position, this needle, right? This is what will happen. So this is what it was found by the scientist called Hans Christian Ørsted, and he also found that it is not that only when you bring a bar magnet close to the compass needle the deflection occurs, but also when the current flows in a nearby wire, what happens? The compass needle tends to get deflected. So this was found by Mr. Hans Christian Ørsted. So he was the first person who noticed the deflection of compass needle every time when the current was passed through the wire, and he is that person. So Hans Christian Ørsted. And when the current passes through the wire, what will happen here is it behaves like a magnet actually. That we have what we are discussing actually, the magnetic effect of the electric current. So when a current is passing through a conducting wire, actually the current itself it will act like a magnet, it will behave like a magnet. So this is what is called as a magnetic effect of electric current. Even sometimes if you see, the electric currents are also used to make magnets. You got it? So this is the activity which you can perform based on the magnetic effect of electric current. And in the next class we will be discussing about electromagnet and other stuffs. So thank you children.